Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are going to see in this video how to configure the ILMIFY application. Okay, so this ILMIFY application contains with three different access. One will be like admin access. What you're looking on your screen, it as an admin access. Okay, so apart from admin access, we do have two different mobile app access. One is for staff level, which is for the asatiza, for a staff or teachers, and another one is in a parents application. Okay, so three different access are having three different scope. The admin access will be handled by the administration or in chargeable person or the head of the department. Okay, and the other one is staff access will be given to the staff or teachers. They will update the daily basis of attendance and the lesson marking, as well as the performance of the students will be updated from their mobile app, and it will be updated in this dashboard. And simultaneously parents can also able to see in their mobile based on their children's, they can able to check their children's progress on their mobile app. Okay, so now in this video we are going to see how to configure this application. So first of all, there will be three different kind of configuration. First of all, we need to configure the institution, the administration. Okay, so to configure the institution, we need to just go with, on the left side you can able to see there's a dashboard. Next to the dashboard there's a setup option. Go with the setup option. Initially first you need to configure the academic year, which years you are going to configure it. You just need to configure the years. Then you need to enable this option. The show in admission form option is there, you need to enable. Unless until you don't enable this option will not be reflected at your admission inquiry. Okay, so then we are going to configure the courses. So in the institution, what are the courses are there, you can just go with this add course option and you can add your courses. Once you add the courses, you can click on the course name. Once you click on the course name, this kind of dashboard will be open. Here you can add in the subjects, what are the subjects are there in that particular course, you can add it. And in that subject also, if you want to make it syllabus wise or unit wise based on your syllabus, you can configure it. So these are the manual things. If you want to make it bulk input, so here you can able to find in a upload course content option is there in the color of blue. Okay, click on that. So here it will give you like an option of download sample. Here you can download the sample file. So it will be the Excel and it will contain some kind of pattern. Based on pattern, just add your syllabus and the subjects and the course and the units and the lessons, everything based on the according to the pattern of the Excel. You just need to update over there. Once you update it, simply we can upload in a single click with the whole syllabus. Okay, so the next thing configuration is sessions. In this session, if you are running with an maktab or any other madrasas, so if you are having any particular timing on based on this session wise, you can make it session. Then we may go with the classes. So now in a particular course there will be a different kind of section will be there. For example, if it is an alimiyat course first year, or if it is an hifz course, so in the hifz course if there is an 100 of students, all the 100 students can't be managed within a single staff. So at that time they may have like 25 kind of batches. So there will be four different staff. So based on the staff or based on the sections, you can configure the classes. Okay, you can just add the classes, everything based on the configuration. So then we just go with the timetable option. What are the classes you have added, all will be shown on this timetable dashboard. So if you want to configure the timetable for any particular class, you just need to click on that. So once you click on that, this kind of dashboard will be open. So here you can have different option: add period, copy whole day. Add period means one by one period you can add on the daily basis. So like that, weekly basis you can configure the timetable. Okay, this could be like an institution configuration. After this, we need to go with the students configuration. For the students configuration, to upload the data of the students, just we need to go with this admission inquiry. In this admission inquiry, on the right side you can able to find an action button. In this action button there is three different options are there: copy admission link, then add admission inquiry, then import admission. So three different option is having three different scope. For example, if you want to share a link to the parents so that they can fill and send the application, means you can copy this admission link and forward to the parents. Then the second thing, if you want to add the administration on spot, if the children's coming with the offline session, so you can go with this kind of add admission option inquiry. So once you click this kind of admission form will be open. Here there will be a personal details. Personal information means student details, and then the enrollment details, then parent details. And apart from this, if you want to get additional information, like if you want to get additional information from the students, like their Aadhaar number or previous madrasa where they have studied, and the school name, all those things, if you want to get additionally, you can customize this form. That will comes with the additional information. Okay, so now this students admission inquiry and students configuration has been done. Once it comes under this, so by default if you input the admission with the data from the Excel, or by default it will be get approved. If the admission is happening from the student's parent side, or if you are doing manual admission, means here you need to, once you have entered, you need to approve, go and select the stage as approved, then you need to approve the students. So this could be like a student's configuration. Then after this we need to go with the parent and teachers configuration. So once the students configuration and admission done, so after that admission, the admission will be happen based on the parents mobile number. Based on their parents mobile number, the admission will be get registered. Simultaneously that particular mobile number will be get registered and get an access of the parent. Okay, so you need not to configure separately for parent. Once the admission of a student is happen, by default parent access will be created. It will be just created. The parent doesn't get any notification or any credential unless until from the administration you may not able to send that. If you send, then only they will get it. So now we are going to configure with the teachers access. For the teachers access, go with the users. In the users, if you want to add individual teachers, individual access, you can go with the add user option. Or else if you are going to do bulk, you need to go with the bulk input option. If you give bulk input, here you may get a download sample file. You can just install this sample file. Okay, and the Excel will be have in some kind of pattern. So in that you need to give the teacher name, mobile number, email address, and you can upload the file. In a single click all of your teachers access will be get created. So whatever you're doing, this will be only happen with the creation. The persons, the teachers or the parent doesn't get the credential unless until you may not send. So how to send the credential means, in the user itself, just go with the advanced filter. If you want to send only to the parents or to the staff, just go with the filter by row, select staff. Once you select and apply the filter, the staff name will be there in this dashboard. Simply you can select all of the staff in a single click, and here you can find a send welcome message. Once you click this send welcome message, if you have enabled, if you have recharged WhatsApp and enabled it, so the credential and welcome message will be sent over the WhatsApp. Okay, if you doesn't have a what we said WhatsApp subscription, simply you can click this blue button. Here is there reset password option. Once you click that, so by default you will get this kind of message on your screen. You can just copy this and manually you can send in the WhatsApp also. Okay, so this could be the credential. Once you, whenever you are clicking this blue button, the password will be get resetted automatically. Okay, so this is like an parents and staff configuration. Now we are moving around the lesson planning. As I already said in the setup itself, while you are adding the course, in the course itself you can add the subjects. In the subjects itself you can add the units whatever the lesson planning is there. So after this lesson planning, we are going to configure the exams. So to configure the exam, first of all we need to configure their grades. What are the grades are there? Grade A, grade B, grade C, grade D, whatever that, or the last grade will be fail. So according to the marks, the period of marks will be like in a grade this consideration. Then we are going to configure the exam type. Add exam master. Here it asking add exam master. What is the exam master? Whether it's a quarterly exam or half yearly exam or annual exam. So the exams type will be configured. Once it has been configured, now go with the exam set on the left side. Add exam set. Going with the add exam set option on the right corner. On the right corner. So here it will ask you what type of exam. So it's an half yearly exam. So which academic year this half yearly exam 2025 to 26, and what is the course, which course exams you are going to configure. I'm just giving like al-lugha al-arabiyya as-sunnah al-arabiyya ibtidaiya. Okay. So now whatever the subject we have configured previously in this setup, so all of the subjects are comes in this dashboard. So once I selected with the particular course, now here we need to give minimum pass mark is 40 and maximum distinction mark is 100. Now when is the exam date, you need to configure all of these things and you can save these changes. Okay, once you save it, now how you are going to update the marks of the students. So on the next to the exam set there is an exam option. While you're going with the exam option, here on the each and every set of exams on the right side you can find in a blue button. Click on that. Once you click, who all are the children are there, students are there in that particular course, their name will be obtained here. So just you need to update their obtained marks over here and you can save it. So this could be like an individual students marks updation. If you want to make it like in a bulk upload, so you can go with the exam set option. So on the exam set there's a different icons are there in the each exam set on the right side. Light in light green there's a two different light greens are there, orange and another green is there, and then yellow and red. So each and every icon is an individual function acting. So now first of all if you want to upload the bulk data, so just go with the upload result. So in the upload result you can find a download sample template. Okay, you can download it. So once you download it, based on the course along with the student's name and their roll numbers, the excel will be get downloaded. This could be have some kind of pattern there. Each and every column will name in the subject name. Just you need to add the marks based on the students and you can upload the file in a single click. All of the marks of the particular course or particular session, everything will be uploaded. Once it has been uploaded, now you need to publish the result. So the first green icons you can make a cursor over there, it will show you a button like publish results. So once you click this publish result, if you have enabled, if you have recharged WhatsApp and enabled the WhatsApp, the notification, the digital rank code will be sent over the WhatsApp. Or else as earlier we have said, like you can also provide a mobile app to their parents. The parents can able to see the progress and the digital report card on their mobile app itself. Okay, so this could be like an exam configuration setup. Okay, now after the exam setup, now I'm just taking out with the fees module. So if you want to manage the fees structure of your Islamic institution, you can also manage the fees structure. In this fees dashboard, the overall assigned value and the collected amount and outstanding amount, it will give you like an overall view on this dashboard. Okay, so how to configure this fees dashboard means, initially just go with the fees master. In the fees master, add first fees master. So select the course. While you're adding the fees matter, it will ask you to select the course. So here it has been selected like nursery first year, or else I'm just selecting al-lugha al-arabiyya. Okay, then here you can able to see once I have selected this. So once I'm going to configure the fees things, so I'm just going to create the fees master first of all. So now I am selecting the course here. So once I have been go with these things on the fees structure, so first of all we need to configure the fees master. So while you are going to add the fees master, you just need to select the course. Once you selected the course, so it will give you like a fees master name. Here if you are getting monthly fees means just give month name like January or Feb month, month fees. So in this fees also, if you are having different kind of fees, for example, in a month itself you get individual tuition fees, book fees is separate, and then hostel fees is separate, then accommodation fees is separate, means you can just go with the add items. Here you can give tuition fees, or else like for the tuition fees what is the amount. If you want to make it some kind of breakup on this fees payment, you can make the breakup. Okay, so once this fees master has been configured, now this kind of fees master dashboard will be shown on this list. Okay, now if you want to update the fees, we have an option like individual updating the fees. So we have two different options in this fees module. One is like you can just mark paid or unpaid. Another option is like you can mark like how many amount, what is the amount, what is specific amount they have paid. Individually you can mark it. So now I am just showing you how the paid or unpaid has been marked. So in going with the fees entry option, on the right side you can find a blue button. Just click on that blue button. So once you click here, the Muhammad Umar and Fayaz names are there. Simply you need to click on the paid. If you click on paid, it will change as unpaid, and you can update the fees. Like this you can mark paid and unpaid. No, I need an requirement, like I need to manage each and every partial amount, means we can also have that in the fees payments. Just go with the fees payment option on the left side. You can find a student's name list on the dashboard. Select on the student name. So here I'm just going with what we said. I'm just taking anything. I'm just taking to the Fayas. Okay, in the Fayas it shows like August fees is 500, July fees is 500, admission fees is 500. Okay, so he has made partial payment only 400 on the July month. So how we need to mark this payment means, on the Fayaz name right side you can able to find any view option. Click on view option, and it asks you how much of amount he has bring on in hand. Okay, so I said like he bring 1000 rupees. 1000 rupees means how you want to make this breakup. I'll make it admission fees is 500 he has paid, and August fees also he has paid. July fees yet to pay. So I made it collection collect payment. So now it told you like it shows you like total pending amount is 400. Okay, now again I'm just going with I need to pay this amount also, means I'll just give in hand, I'll just give 400. Again it can be editable. Again I have added 400 and I made this. Once I made a payment, so it shows me in a green color, means it has paid a whole amount. Okay, so this is how we have been configured with the fees structure. So like this you can manage your fees things for your uh, academics or your students. Okay, so after this fees structure we have another module called Quran module. This is for the peoples whom you want to track their Quran by their ayats. For example, if the children is residing in Nazira or Hifzi Quran, you can use this Quran module. First of all, you need to configure the group of the Qurans. Group of the Quran means recitation groups. And the recitation groups, Nazira children also will be there, Hifz children also will be there, Daur children also will be there. So first we need to configure this one. Then the recitation type. What are the recitation types are there? In Hifz Shobha, there will be a sabak paramukta, new sabak, old revision, or new lesson, like that. They may have different recitation types, right? So accordingly we can configure this. And one more thing is there, assessment matrix on the left side. Assessment matrix means if you want to track them based on their tartil, makharaj, tartib, tajweed, everything, means you can just add these things. So whatever you are configuring these things, this will be shown on the ustad or teacher's mobile app. From their mobile app, they can mark themselves, their student. Okay. So now let's go with the flow. How we are going to mark or track the students' Quran. Okay. So here in the progress log, you can able to see there is a two different options are there. One is record, another one is assign. Record means whatever the sabak he has completed today or yesterday that has been not marked, you can mark into the record option. Go with the record option, just give completed and just say which surah he is completing. You don't need to search all of the surahs. Simply you can give surah number and verses number, you can give it here, and again the surah number from and to. So again you are going 14 surah, and how many ayat he has given the sabak? He is given 20 ayat. So 20 has been selected. Now you can add the log, and simultaneously here you can do one more thing is there. As I said, assessment, we have configured it, right? So once you enable this consider an assessment, so it will ask you how tartil he has recite, and what is his makhraj level, and what is his tajweed level. You can just configure, you can just give the input here. Okay. After that, just come with the, if you want to give what we said, if you want to give tomorrow's sabak, means you can just go with the upcoming assignment, and here you can find an auto populate option. If you click auto populate option, there will be a pop-up open. So it will ask you how many ayats you are going to give for tomorrow. Just giving 10 ayat means by default it will take you from 21 to 30 ayats, and I have logged this. Okay, so now it has been logged. Now tomorrow is coming and giving the subperformance. I'll just go with the view option. I'll just check what are the things we have given and what is the sabak we have been given. So if he has completed this sabak, we can update the log. Okay, this is how you can configure the Quran module, and you can use this Quran module. Okay, now we are going with the endpoint. Okay, so the endpoint is configuration of Tarbiyah. If you are managing some kind of Tarbiyah chart for the students, or if you are giving some kind of homework or anything, means you can just you go with the Tarbiyah option. You can create task type and you can give the task. So this task has been monitored by the parents in their home, and they will mark like my children has recite this dua and this is Quran in the house. So this kind of monitoring from the parent side and updating with the Tarbiyah. Then we also have a salah module. This salah module will be like prayer types. What are the prayer types are there? Fajr, Zuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. Then options. Options means whether with Jamaat he has prayed or without Jamaat or Khada. So these things, if you want to mark it, you can also mark these things. So whatever configuration you are doing here, so it will be reflect on the teacher's mobile phone. They will update from their mobile itself. Okay. So now I just want to conclude some things from here. So these are the basic things for the configuration, and other things are general settings are there in the settings. Go with the settings and you can upload your logo and your institution name, and you can enable the email notifications or WhatsApp notification. Everything can be done in the general settings. And what are the settings part you want to do for parent settings, parents app setting, staff app settings, that can be done from the settings part. So let me just conclude these things from here. Jazakallah khairan. Any further queries, kindly reaches our team. Jazakallah.